Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dragon Knight here, and today we are going to be doing a review on the new Halloween bike in GTA 5 today. Now, I'm going to give you all the reasons why you should not buy this bike, and then I'm going to talk about some of the good features about this bike. But if you guys want my honest opinion from the beginning, I do not think that you should buy this bike at all, unless you are filthy rich and you have the money to spend on it. Now, with that said, let's just get right on with this review. So, as we can take a look here, we see that there are red lights on the front, which definitely it contrasts itself from many other vehicles in GTA 5, considering that this is the only vehicle that has special colored lights for the headlight. Now, other than that, the only thing else special about it is the wheels. It comes with like a kind of like a spider web type of look, or like a razor look, depends what you think of it. And then it does come with a skull on the front, and it has a whole lowrider look. Now, do keep in mind that this bike is completely customized, so this is the best it could possibly get from its, the base version is worse than this, so this is completely customized. Keep that in mind. This is not what you are getting if you buy the bike from its $1.1 million base version. Now, let's talk about some of the good things about this bike, and then actually no, let's start with the bad things. Let's get the bad things out of the way. First of all, this bike is not fast. Let's just start driving around here so I can show you guys. It's not very fast, compared to other bikes. This is pretty slow, actually. I mean, do keep in mind that this is fully customized. Now, say if you bought a Hakuchu, which is a very old sports bike, but it's very fast. It's in the $70,000 range. And you customize that, that's going to go way faster than this bike. And not only that, but this bike is $1.1 million. Just think of all the different things you could buy with $1.1 million. You could buy tons of different sports cars, depending on what type you buy. And then you could also buy you could buy a Zentorno, an Adder. You'd be only like $1 million off a T20. But those sports cars, those are cars that you'll be extremely happy of, and you'll be proud to drive around, every time you play GTA 5. Now, this bike, I'd say that this is only going to be used, I'd say you only use this for, maybe bike shows or, to show off to your friends. Now, other than that, you can only buy this bike for, a limited time. So I guess that's another thing about it, is you'll be that one person who has this special bike. But other than that, there's nothing else special about it. Now, as we move on here, we can see that it does maneuver decently. I'm not going to say very well, because it really doesn't maneuver very well, going side to side. It does, it can drift, but it's kind of hard for it to drift once you're going. Now, that brings up another point that I want to make about the drifting of this. And we're actually going to head down to, let's see. I say we go down to the airport, because that would be the easiest. So, as for the drifting of this bike, and I can show you this in an intersection too. We're gonna stop right here. Okay. So, as soon as you go, if you stay straight, it's gonna go, right? But say if you decide to turn the wheel a little bit, right? Wait a second. Okay, so we're completely stopped. Say if I just turn the wheel a little bit, it's gonna start drifting like crazy, It's not gonna stop until you start going straight. I don't know if that's something you're looking for or what, but that's something that comes with the bike. Oh, there's some guy over here. He's not coming after us, good thing. Now, this bike holds no weapons on it. The only weapons you get are the weapons you have, already bought. So it doesn't have a machine gun, it doesn't have any homing rocket launchers on it, Nothing too special about it other than the looks. That's pretty much the only thing special about it. And also, if you're doing a wheelie, and then you go to the right, okay, you know what, I did not mean to do that. Let's actually go back over here. So there's a different type of point I was trying to make. I don't know if this is on any type of bike. You guys who play GTA 5, tell me in the comments if you can do this on any other bike, because I really don't know. But say if you're doing a wheelie, and then you start going to the right, you're gonna drift. I don't know if that's like that on any other bike, but that's something that happens on this bike. I don't know, but I don't know if you want that or you don't, because you know it's kind of hard to control it while it's drifting at a fast speed. Well, let's head over to the airport so I can show you some of the different things about the bike. Now this bike, it looks best at night. That's pretty much the only time anybody would use it, because if you're using it during the daytime, it's just like any other bike. The only thing you can tell apart is the skull on the front, and that's all. I mean, you can turn on the lights if you want, but you're not going to see it too well at daytime. At nighttime, that's really the best time to use this bike. So, yeah. But if you're going in first person, this is how it looks. I mean, you can't really see too well. You're looking downward a little bit too much, but let's see if I can drive like this. I'd say you can probably see better. As you saw right there, I just drifted. I don't know what happened, but yeah. Okay. And so this is fully customized. I have turbo and everything on it, so that's as fast as it's gonna go. Now I wish if it left like sparks behind it or something, I'd say that this bike would really be worth it, but it doesn't. So it just has that little exhaust on the side. But every single bike does that, so nothing really special. Like, say if it left like a flame pattern behind it, that would be worth it, because that would be pretty cool, honestly. But all it does is it has that red light on the front. It can drift really well, surprisingly. You can't really drift on corners too well though. I try using the handbrake, it doesn't really work. It only works well if you're still. Now I tried doing this jump before and it didn't work, so we'll see how it goes. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh wow, that's great. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, this is the type of shit you have to deal with when you're when you buy the Halloween bike, so keep that in mind. It can barely make any type of stunt jumps that are supposed to be normal, you know. The ones you're supposed to be able to do all the time. It's honestly weird. It does things like that often. But it really depends on what type of person you are in GTA. If you have a lot of money and you're willing to blow a lot of money on something like this, then I'd say you should buy this bike. But if you're kind of like, what should I buy? You know, trying to look for a nice supercar that's, you know, gonna be very nice to control. It's gonna work very well. Then I'd say do not buy this bike. Whatever you do, if you're poor in GTA, please don't buy this bike, because you will instantly regret it as soon as you buy it. If you want a good car to buy like an X80 Proto or a T20. The Zentorno is my first favorite car that I ever bought in GTA. It's like an amazing car. 750,000. But like I was saying, when you're on the wheelie, you can drift like this. I don't know if that's something you want to do, but you can't really drift with the handbrake too well. That's what happens. Now I'm going to show you guys some of the speed. So as you can see, I'm here on the runway. If you want to do a comparison with your regular car or something, I'm going to start right now. Now I am going to start by doing a wheelie, just to say, you know, using a wheelie on a bike is the fastest way to go. You save a considerable amount of time. Okay, there we go. Now you can see this isn't really fast. This is top speed. And that is it. That's basically the best drift you're going to get. But do keep in mind that you're not going to be able to go that fast on regular streets. You're just not going to be able to control the bike at that speed. And that's just like facts. But like I said, this bike is not worth it if you don't have much money in GTA. And it is a lowrider, so, you know, those aren't really notoriously known for being good. There's tons, if you want a bike, there's tons of other bikes out there that you can buy. Tons of other bikes, tons of different supercars you could buy for $1.1 million. The only reason someone would have this bike is mainly just because, you know, they want to have the exclusive Halloween bike, you know. No one else has it, so you'd be one of your only, you know, one of the only people you know that has the Halloween bike. Other than that, it has the red skull on the front, or not the red skull, I actually painted that red. That's my secondary color. My primary color is actually frost white. But other than that, the bike isn't too special. I would say don't buy it if you don't have a lot of money. But if you want social status, buy this, you know. Have one of the only Halloween bikes. But other than that, the bike is a complete piece of trash, honestly, to be honest with you. That's going to be it for this review today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys want to see me do some more reviews in the future, make sure to comment down below what you want me to review. I am doing lots of reviews lately on GTA because there's been a lot of updates. But final opinion on the Spike, do not buy it if you are not rich. That's going to be it for today's episode. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, maybe even subscribe. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.